Hello, 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 everyone. My name is Jamaal Solomon. I am the CEO and founder of JS Tax Corporation. I'm also the founder and executive director of a youth financial literacy organization called Crypto J Means Business. And you are watching the Money Doesn't Grow on Trees interview series. So what I learned, especially during this pandemic, is that I have been incredibly blessed to have a great network of friends and family that I could just call and text at any time. I'm talking about if I need a lawyer, a doctor, accountant, or architect, all it takes is one text, and we having long conversations with each other. And I learned that everybody doesn't have that luxury, unfortunately. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to share some of the people that I had great conversations with and just kind of share a little bit of what we talk about. We're not going to have an hour-long conversation, what we usually have, but we keep it less than 10, 15 minutes. And then if y'all want to look more into what they do, you're going to get their information and we're going to make it happen. So I just want to open my network to you guys and let's make it happen. So today, man, I got Francklin. I don't even want to tell you how we got connected, but we did. But it's a blessing because I feel like we have a lot of things in common. Which is a great thing. So when we do talk, it goes from one topic to another topic, because in reality we have two separate companies, but we probably doing the same thing, just in little tiny different ways. And you know what? So I definitely, and I feel like he's an inspiring guy and what he do. I'm loving what his organization is doing right now. So I definitely want to bring awareness to him and his organization. So Francklin, thank you for coming out today. Can you tell the people a little bit about yourself?
Thank you very much for having me, Jamaal. It's a real pleasure for me to be here. My name is Francklin Morose. I'm the president of Black Wallet. And also as you know, we just started a non-profit called Black Wallet Cares. Originally, I am from Haiti. I got in the States after the 2010 earthquake. I almost died from that. And I moved here and then I started to start my life back again. And what usually surprised me is how sometimes people get together after crises like a hurricane, an earthquake, and I witnessed that and I wanted to be part of such great things. So since then, I started to run idea through my head. How could I contribute? How do I do my part? Until I took part at some Chamber of Commerce as a member, and I see people coming with their businesses, trying to find opportunities, trying to find ideas. And mostly every time I go to a meeting, it's different faces. And I feel like, okay, people come to those meetings to see what they can get, but they don't see the potential when they work together. So I can use you, you can use me, we can use our neighbors. And then that's how Black Wallet came to light. So we wanted to bring people together so they can help one another, not to look elsewhere. So that's why Black Wallet is a networking association where we're using the resources within the network. So you see me as the president. We have a lot of businesses with the knowledge. Let's say I need a lawyer. There is a lawyer in my network. I need an accountant. There should be accounting in my network. So we're trying to put everything in the network available for everybody. So we all go to one another when we need those services. So it's a real pleasure. And then right now we went through a restructuration, and I can say I'm on the right path now. We made a lot of mistakes. We learned a lot from our mistakes. And right now, the most important thing, we are learning from one another. I'm learning a lot from you because we're doing a lot. I'm learning a lot.
And it's a blessing because I don't care how old I am. I'm 41. And when I was starting to do the networking events, and that's why I kind of told you when we first spoke, I'm like, I don't really trust groups like this, is that I felt like exactly what you said, the relationship part of it is missing. Like I will go to this event, here's my card. But they will never ask me, what am I trying to do? It was just they had this elevator pitch. I don't know if they had a small business coach, and the small business coach was like, listen, say this. But then they would walk away. And I'm like, whoa, you don't even know what I want or how we could work together, I'm just not gonna call you. And I kind of fell out in love with that because I felt like it's like, you know what, I'm just not gonna be a client. I really want to work for somebody that we can meet each other halfway. And that's why I kind of like when I was speaking with you, you kind of sound like you're kind of different than that in that regards. And with LinkedIn makes you so cold because people just be emailing you. They they don't really want to have a relationship with you. It's just like, come on, man. So
Well,
you know how much financial advisors as a tax accountant comes to me. Ooh, I could give you clients. I'm like, no, you can't. Like,
well,
stop
it's
it.
always like that on those networks. People are looking out for themselves.
Yeah.
But we have what we call monthly membership in Black Wallet, and then someone said something about those networking events, social network. Uh, she said, you don't go to those events just to go to those events. You don't go look for contact. Before you even go, you have to know what event is it? Who's gonna be there? You have to call the organizers up front to know who's going to be there. So when you go to those events, you already know how many people you are going to talk to, the people you are going to go to. So you don't just go and hope that you will find something or you will expose your business. So you go there with a purpose. You have to plan it, you work on it. So before you go, you know how many businesses are going to go there and who are your person of interest, who are your targets. Like Black Wallet, we don't work with huge company. We work with startups 5 years or less, people that are looking to set up the right structure, that needs trainings to learn about business growth and funding opportunities. So before I go to an event, I try to know like how many people are going to be there, what are the businesses, do a little search on the internet to know about them, get to know them. And when you go, you know already this, I'm going for 3 people. I need to talk to those 3 people. The other people, you can have a conversation. You
Yeah.
never know, because genuinely people are looking out for themselves. But the way you're doing it right now, the way building up the network, that's the way to go. Because I know you, you know me, you know this person, you know that person, and we know those people are serious. That's
Yeah.
the most important thing.
And when I used to really, and I got to the point when I really used to do a lot of networking events, is that exactly what you said. I would come with a plan and I would just attack it. You know, I would be like, I'm not one of those guys that's going to talk to 15 people. I say, you know what? I'm going to talk to 3 people. These are the type of people. And I, like you said, I look into the organizations. If I know a board member or something like that, I go right after them. However, I felt like where I went wrong is that didn't really guarantee a relationship. And most times it didn't. What guaranteed a relationship was really not even talking about exactly what I need. Like, you know, when I talk to you, and I'm just gonna kind of sugarcoat our conversation, it wasn't like, oh, I'm a tax accountant, I need more clients and all this stuff. And I was like, you know what? I do this, I do that. You tell me what you did. And it like kind of naturally just happened. And I felt like when those type of relationships happen, and it go only, and I only probably got about 10 or 15 people that's really like, you know, we just really help each other out. It doesn't, I don't really need to ask. It is what it is. I feel like those are worth it rather than going to a million different networking events, handing out business cards, because those 10, 15 people probably give me the majority of my clients. And I know a lot of people, I do, but those 10 to 15 people, they everything to my business, man. So you
Well,
kind of balance it off. Don't be like, I'm an accountant and I could do this. And you gotta kind of work with them,
but
man.
generally, people don't listen. They listen if you solve a problem they have, your business solve a problem they currently have. And then be mindful of not talking and talking to those people. Just go straight, clear, concise, and short. I am Jamaal, I do this and that, I can do this and that for you. And even if they don't contact you 1 year, 2 years down the road, once they face that problem, they will reach out to you. But when they do, if they are disappointed, that's where you lose them. So when the first contact, the first thing you do for them, make sure you do it right. Nobody's perfect. Everybody can make mistake. But what I realize in many businesses, it's the communication.
Yep.
So you may be doing something for me, and then instead of a week, it takes 2 to 3 to 4 weeks. Not because of you, because you have to go to a third party or maybe some elected official, government, and something like that, and those things, they have delays. And if you don't inform your customer about why it is taking so long, that's where frustration start to build up. And then they see you as non-professional, and that will affect your reputation and further references. So communication is key. That's why those networking things, like, okay, this is what I'm doing. Make sure that people understand the process.
And this is why I'm so passionate about teaching kids about communication through my non-for-profit early. Like, yeah, we could teach them about credits and debits, blah, 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 blah. They could Google that. But exactly what you said, I don't think we talk about that enough. And I'm pretty sure your organization is going to do that. I don't think we talk about the art of communication in regards to being an entrepreneur or achieving your financial goals and stuff like that. It could be as simple as you trying to get to college and get a scholarship. If you're able to communicate to someone, you know what, I really want to go to, law school, but right now I don't have the money, I got the grades. Sometimes that's all it takes. If you saying it, and next thing you know, oh, I know this lawyer. Oh, I know that administration person. And that's why I kind of try to teach them young, because I feel like sometimes with adults it's already too late and they don't want to change. Maybe I'll leave that up to Black Wallet. But but I feel like, and that's what I love about your organization, because like you said, you want to empower the youth. You want to have them in the junior board and stuff like that. And that will help them so much longer in a way, man. But it's great when you get a referral and it's like you get other referrals from them that you totally didn't expect, man.
Yes. And as I say, communication is the key. And empowering the youth, I think that's the way to go, because we have to teach them to work together. Right now, there's that trust between us. Sometimes we feel like, okay, if we go with that person or this person, it's going to be a disappointment. But when you do give them a try, they know you are generous about what you're trying to do, and then you are serious, they will stick to you. So those, we have to pass them on to our kids, be the model. So show them how it is done, teach them to work together. So we're starting to do some work on that area, and I'm pretty impressed about the youth that we are working with. And we are going to keep push them.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. My organization, we have an annual communication event in April, and we have a annual business event, which money is involved and stuff like that, in May. I don't know the exact dates by heart because I'm a horrible executive director. I need some of your kids to participate, man, in one of those, man. We gotta make it happen. Whether we work as a group as co-sponsors or whatever case may be, or if they just participate, we need to make it happen, man.
Definitely. I have a group of amazing kids, and they are so talented and they want to do more. So we have to start something with them. So we will group them into what we call a young wallet. So most of our activities, follow-up, communication, email, phone calls, they handle all of that.
Nice, that's beautiful. I wish I had that. I wish I had that when I was young, because I always tell people, it took me my late 30s to get over my public speaking thing. And I always think about now, I said, oh my God, you know how much missed opportunities I had in high school, college, grad, because I was too scared to speak up, especially in public, like how different my life would be. And that's what like motivates me to say, you know what? Yeah, the definitions and what's this or that, but can you speak it confidently?
Yes.
And we need that more. So listen, how can the people get to know you and your organization? How can they find out more about you?
Well, we are on social media at Black Wallet Inc. They can visit our website, www.blackwallet.net, or they can just give us a phone call, 516-499-2763. So we basically do trainings. We have system tools in place for small businesses. The most important thing is working with one another. We have the network. We want to grow the network to have more professionals, people you can rely on. So it's like a family. I want to do my tax, I go to Jamaal. I want to go to a lawyer, the lawyer is in the network. I want to go to a printer business. It's in the network. So everything is a network. Before you know it, we grow such a force that people has to come to us because we are one. We are one and we are powerful. The money stays within the network, it circulates within the network, and then it never goes away. So we helping one another, and then at the same times, we're helping the community. Our kids see that, and in the next 10, 20 years, before you know it, it's a huge network and we all are successful.
Yeah, and listen, guys, don't act like I didn't tell you. Get to involved with this organization now before they get too big, because I already see the passion that they have, and they're such a young organization that's making quick moves. Don't say that Jamaal didn't tell ya. All right. So guys, man, Francklin, thank you for coming out, man. I appreciate you, man. And
Oh,
hopefully we can do more
thank
stuff
you.
together, especially with the youth. If anybody,
Definitely.
yeah, if anybody need to contact me, my website is Tax It and Forget It. I do a whole bunch of tax stuff, but I do more than that. I also do insurance. I do kids. I think I do too much. I need to work on that. Maybe I need to stop
That
doing some stuff. Yeah.
that's the definition of growth. You do more and then you hire people to do those little things.
Exactly. So I got to take a little more studying and say, you know what, I need to delegate more. But anyway, guys, we're gonna have our information on the description, and hopefully you enjoyed this. Everyone have a great day.
Thank you very much.